This is DW News Africa. Coming up in the next 15 minutes, Peter Mutharika has won Malawi's election, but there's bound to be outcry. The opposition says there were serious irregularities. So, was this election free and fair? Then, turning trash into treasure and helping the environment while at it, we meet the Ghanaian creative who gets her inspiration from discarded waste.
So we pick whatever we think we would need, not looking at the state of the waste, but we focus more on the end result of what will become of the waste.
Sudan comes to a standstill. Protesters launch a 2-day general strike to press the ruling military to hand over power to a civilian-led authority. And we meet the historian who wants to teach African children a different narrative on the history of the continent.
The one thing that Africans value that has anchored them through centuries of pain is knowing who they are and where they come from.
Then, with the Africa Cup of Nations fever heating up, we'll meet the people with disabilities who make footballs sold all over the world. Nigeria's Muhammadu Buhari has begun a new term as president of Africa's most populous nation. The 76-year-old was sworn in Abuja today, but with little to show after his first term, what does his second have to offer? We'll ask that to one of his supporters. And another inauguration, this one in Malawi. But as Peter Mutharika was taking the oath of office on Tuesday, police fired tear gas into the headquarters of the opposition. We'll be talking to an analyst in Lilongwe. Then the sound of protests. Demonstrators are still camped outside the military's headquarters in Sudan's capital, Khartoum. We hear how they've been keeping the morale high. South Africa's new cabinet has been sworn in. Most of the faces will be familiar to South Africans, so more notable is that there are more women. But has President Cyril Ramaphosa managed to rid the pack of all corrupt elements? And the artwork made out of cow dung. We have a report on Rwanda's Imigongo, how it survived the 1994 genocide, and the women preserving it today. Mozambique's bid to rebuild. The devastated port city of Beira is hosting a UN-backed meeting to raise billions of dollars needed to repair the damages caused by cyclones Idai and Kenneth. But some people have not even received aid yet. And the art space in Addis Ababa that's all about life. The Zoma Museum doubles as an experiment on environmental sustainability, letting people experience an alternative way to living in an increasingly crowded city.